This is going to be a sort of classic ASMR video where I'm going to count down a list and hopefully bore you to sleep before we get to 0, or actually in this case, 00. And I thought I'd give this concept a try with the Boston Celtics, because not only are the Celtics heading to the NBA Finals when this video comes out, but they also have the most retired numbers in the league, so it seemed fitting to do this with the Celtics. So today I'll count down from 99 and name each player who has played the most games for the Celtics and who has worn the number in question on their jersey. That's pretty much the idea. So if you like this video, let me know by hitting the like button and let me know in the comments which team I should count down next. With that, let's count down, starting with 99. Jay Crowder, 202 games with the Boston Celtics. 98. Jason Collins, 32 games. 97. Broderick Thomas, 12 games. 96 and 95, never used. 94, Evan Fournier, 16 games. 93, PJ Brown, 18 games. 1 NBA championship. 92, never used. 91, Blake Griffin, 41 games. 90, Amir Johnson, 159 games. 89, never used. 88, it's a bit of a weird one because 88 was worn by Antoine Walker for one season, but Antoine Walker ended up playing 552 games with the Celtics. number is currently worn by Nimiasketa. 87, never used. 86, Chris Johnson, 44 games. 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, and 78, never used. So despite having the most retired numbers in the league, there's still quite a few numbers up for grabs. 77, Sasha Pavlovich, 62 games. 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, and 71, never used. No, 71 was used by Dennis Schroeder, 49 games. Number 70, Gigi Datome, 18 games. 69, 68, 67, never used. 66, Scott Pollard, 22 games. 65 and 64, never used. 63, Cody Clark. I'll cut that out. My stomach made sound. I think we were on Cody Clark. 3 games. 62 and 61, never used. 60, Jonathan Gibson, 4 games. 59 and 58, never used. 57, Mike Muscala, 20 games. 56, Brandon Hunter, 36 games. 55, we love those double numbers. Eric Williams, 462 games. Getting into some serious territory here. 54, Ed Pinkney, 340 games. 339 games, beating out Joe Klein by only 10 games, and won NBA championship. '52, Vitaly Potapenko, 273 games. '51, Keon Dooling, 46 games. '50, Greg Kite, 241 games and 2 NBA championships. It's currently used by Mikhail Liuk, right? 49, 48, and 47 never used. 46, Aaron Baines, 132 games. 45, Rafe LaFrance, 179 games. 44, Danny Ainge, 556 games, 2 NBA championships, and 44 is currently worn by Jaden Springer. 43, Kendrick Perkins, 454 games. Let's not forget 1 NBA championship. 42, Al Horford, 405 games and counting. 41, Kelly Olynyk, 278 games. 40, Dino Raja, 224 games. It's currently worn by Luke Hornet. 39 was never used. 38, Vitor Favarani, 37 games. Semi Ojale, I think is how you pronounce his name. Semi Ojale, 254 games. Marcus Smart. I might need to break and eat something. Marcus Smart, 581 games. Reggie Lewis, 450 games. It's a retired number. 34. Paul Pierce, 1,102 games, of course. It's a retired number. And he has won NBA championship with the team. 33. Larry Bird, 897 games. It is a retired number, and he won 3 championships as a player with the Celtics. 32. Kevin McHale, 971 games. It is a retired number. And he also has 3 championships with the Celtics. 31 is Cedric Maxwell, 607 games. Although he did play with number 30 in his first season, 31 is the retired number. And he has 2 NBA championships. Number 30, ML Carr, 363 games. 2 NBA championships. The number is currently worn by Sam Hauser. 29. Hank Finkel, 436 games. 1 ring. 28. Quinn Buckner, 226 games. championship. 27, Kevin Statham. 296 games, 1 NBA championship, and 27 is currently worn by Jordan Walsh. 26, Phil Pressey. 125 games, and the number is currently worn by Xavier Tillman. 25, Casey Jones. 676 games, 8 NBA championships. Retired number. What's that Nicki Minaj line about LeBron ain't got 6 rings? Jordan doesn't have 8 either. Or, for that matter, number 24, Sam Jones. It's a retired number. He played 871 games and won 10 NBA championships. I don't think that's the most on this list, though. Hold on for that one. 23, Frank Ramsey. 623 games. It's a retired number, and he won 7 rings with the Celtics. 22, another retired number, Ed McCauley. 416 games. 21, Bill Sharman. 680 games. 4 championships. And it's a retired number. 20 belongs to, well, not belongs, because this is not a retired number, but Larry Siegfried wore this number for 466 games and 5 NBA championships. The number is currently worn by J.D. Davidson. Number 19, Don Nelson. 472 games, 5 NBA championships, and it's a retired number. 18, Dave Cowens. 726 games, 2 NBA championships. Retired number. 17 is retired for John Havlicek. He played the most games ever for the Celtics, 1,270, and he won 8 rings while he was at it. 16 was retired for Satch Tom Sanders, 916 games, 8 NBA championships. 15 also has 8 rings. It's a retired number for Tom Heinsohn, 654 games. 14, Bob Cousy, 917 games. Retired number, 6 NBA championships. 13 is Bob Harris, 251 games. The number is currently worn by Drew Peterson. Now, number 12 has been worn by the largest amount of different players. Number 12 has been worn by 35 players. You could argue that it belongs to Don Chaney, who played 652 games and won 2 rings. Number 12 is currently worn by O'Shea Brissett. 11, Steve Kupersky, 499 games, 2 NBA championships, and it's currently worn by Peyton Pritchard. 10 is a retired number for JoJo White, 717 games, 2 NBA championships, 9 currently worn by Derek White, but Rajon Rondo wore it for 527 games and won 1 championship. Now, remember I mentioned Antoine Walker all the way up the list. His proper number was number 8. Again, he played 552 games for the Celtics, 8 is currently worn by Kristaps Porzingis. I need to improve my Slavic pronunciation. Number 7, Jaylen Brown. 540 games and counting. Six, Bill Russell, retired number 963 games and 11 NBA championships, which is the most. 5 is retired for Kevin Garnett, 396 games, 1 NBA championship. 4, Tony Batty, 336 games. It is currently worn by Drew Holiday. 3 is retired for Dennis Johnson, 541 games and 2 championships. 2 was never used, but it was retired for a Coach Red Auerbach. 1 was never used. It was retired for, I think it's an owner, right? Walter Brown. Is it Walter A. Brown? 0. Jason Tatum, of course, 513 games and counting. He actually took that record, the most amount of games played in this jersey this year, from Avery Bradley. And 0000, Robert Parrish, 1,106 games. It's a retired number, actually. And he won 3 NBA championships with the Celtics. And with that, we have made it to the end of the countdown. If you're still around, don't forget to let me know which team we should count down next, and I'll see you soon in the next video.